Hello everybody, Kenny Griffin here with you this lovely Wednesday morning. Middle of the week is here, and yeah, it is middle of the week. I got my days mixed up. I was like making sure it's Wednesday. Nah, it's definitely Wednesday. Hump day is here, halfway through the work week, and as you can tell, it's very sunny. See out my window here in Charlotte, sun is shining. Sun is shining all the ski areas across the region. I'm about to show you some webcam. It's going to be a beautiful day. Beautiful but warm, but luckily this is the final warm day for a while, and it looks to be about the end of the great January thaw of 2017. It has been a brutal couple of weeks, above average temperatures, wet, mild, gray skies. It's just been a pretty crummy couple of weeks, but it's almost over. We got colder temperatures in the forecast, snow in the forecast, some moderate snow in the forecast actually for some of the areas in the region. And things are about to do a complete 180. I'm stoked. Woo! Finally, this thaw is almost over. I don't know how to tell you how hard it is to come in here every morning and try to write articles and be positive about everything when conditions are pretty crummy and the forecast has been what it's been. But like I said, we are almost over. So let's take a look, like I always like to do, at some of the web cameras in the region. We are going to start out here in North Carolina at beautiful Appalachian Ski Mountain. App has been probably the best choice for skiing and riding here in North Carolina. Oh, let's see, we got a little snafu. They have had a pretty nice looking base out there. You can see the side of the trails. Look at that. You can see how much base they have out there. Coverage has been great. They actually have up here, looks like they still got some jumps going on. So they have plenty of snow, and they have held up a heck of a lot better than I thought they were going to. And that goes for all of the ski areas in North Carolina. They all look better than I was anticipating. We have had some closures here in North Carolina, but in general, you know, it looks a lot better than I thought it would be. Let's take a look at Beach, and I'll show you what I mean. Here you go, Beach. Some nice looking grooming out there this morning. Not a cloud in the sky. It is gorgeous. At our beach, they only have the lower mountain open right now, but as you can see, what they have open looks pretty decent. If it'll zoom in here in just a minute, you'll see up here they have a thick slab of snow, so the base on the areas that are currently open right now, you know, still looks good. There you go. You can see the base right there. I think they're reporting a 10 to 24 inch base. That's probably pretty accurate. So in general, Beach, they too have held up better than I thought they would. I was anticipating them have to close them, but they didn't. Let's go up into Virginia and take a look at what's going on up there. We're going to go to the wintergreen slope side camera. You can see it's sunny up there as well. This is taking a look at the tubing park. Looks like kind of a mess right now. But no, the tubing park is not open today. It looks like they've been grooming it around. They're probably getting ready for the weekend. It might open tomorrow. I think they usually open on Thursdays, maybe Fridays. But if you take a look at the skiing trails, you can see coverage looks good. Somebody's out there getting some turns in this morning. Wish I was out there. It'd be nice. Looks like a nice day. Like I said, coverage looks great. No thin areas can be seen right here. Wintergreen, I think they have 12 trails open right now, and you know, pretty stellar conditions considering the weather has been what it's been. So that's good to see. They actually made snow. I believe they made snow not last night, but the night before last. They were making snow yesterday morning still. So Wintergreen looking good up there in Virginia. Now let's go to West Virginia, and we're going to take a look at Canaan Valley. And Canaan looks really good this morning. That is a beautiful shot right there. You can see some natural snow has fallen. In fact, 7 inches of natural snow has fallen in the last 48 hours for those guys. Oh yeah, he's out there actually plowing that. That's kind of a cool sign to see. 1.4 of that is in the last 24 hours, but 7 total in the last 48. Looks really good up there. You can see the railing has some, you know, little mini pillows on it. That's cool to see. Beautiful looking day up there. Should be really fun. You can tell the snow, you can just look at the snow texture. It's softening up a little bit. But it should be a fun day. So, yeah. Let's take a look at, while we're up in West Virginia, let's take a look at Snowshoe and see what they're dealing with. Ah, look at that. Beautiful sight. More sunshine. Not a cloud up here. Well, yeah, there's some clouds in the distance, but not too many. Snowshoe has seen 3 inches of natural snow in the past 48 hours, an inch overnight. They too made snow night before last. They continue to kill it with 53 open trails right now, which is insane. They've only dropped 2 trails in the last 16 days since this thaw began, which is incredible to only lose 2 trails. You can see, look at their base. Look at that thick slab of snow up there. Looks awesome. Should be a beautiful day. Up there, spring skiing conditions. It's actually supposed to get in the 50s up there, which is really warm for snowshoe. So snow's going to turn soft. Some nice, you know, spring corn, spring-esque conditions, I guess you could say. But that is going to change here beginning tomorrow night, as the cold front's going to move through. This thaw will be over. It's going to be a thing of, you know, distant memory here to come in a couple of days. And I'll show you what I'm talking about. Let's actually see if we can pull up the forecast. Let me see if I can pull it up. We're going to pull up the forecast for snowshoe. Oh, let's see. There we go. Here's the forecast for, oh, there's the forecast for snowshoe over the next, this is through Sunday. You can see today warm, as I mentioned, 50s, going to be warm. But then tomorrow, we're going to see temperatures drop throughout the day. And then look at these temperatures between now and Sunday. Teens, 20s, not going to get anywhere close to freezing. And in addition to that, we have some snow mixed in every single day through the end of the weekend, which is just fantastic to see. You can see down here, even on Monday, snow showers continue. High near 22. Doesn't look to get to freezing until Tuesday. So we're talking, you know, around the clock snowmaking from now through, well, from tomorrow through early next week, mixed in with what is going to be several inches of snow. I'll show you that here in just a minute. Let's take a look at some other forecasts, though. Here's a forecast for wintergreen in Virginia, just so you can compare parts of the region. It's going to be warm today, 55. Like I said, spring skiing conditions today. And then tomorrow, temperatures begin to drop and, you know, doesn't get above freezing until early next week again. So in Virginia, we're talking about around-the-clock snowmaking as well, from tomorrow through early next week. And then one more other place I wanted to look at. This is for Maggie Valley. This is actually for Cataloochee, who, as we all know, has been closed for about a week now, I guess, which is unheard of in January. They've never had to do that. But Mother Nature, warmth, and then the drought of earlier, or 2016 kind of made it hard for them to have any water to make snow. But here is the forecast for them, and it looks like they're going to get back on track pretty quickly, as we're talking. Tomorrow night, we're going to see lows in 20s, high on Friday in the 20s, 20, 31, 22. You get the gist. It's going to be cold and a little bit of snow mixed in there too, maybe some light snow, not a ton. So Cataloochee should get on track. They should be able to open up. Right now, they're talking about opening. They were hoping to open tomorrow. I don't see that happening. We're probably talking about Friday, maybe even Saturday, but Friday at the earliest is what I'm thinking for them. And in addition to Cataloochee reopening, we have Wolf Ridge, we have Sapphire Valley, and we have Ober-Gatlinburg in Tennessee. So all 4 of those resorts, with this cold, they're probably going to be able to open maybe Friday, but Saturday looking more likely for at least a couple of them. But this colder weather, it's going to be, they need it. You know, they've been closed for several days now. So this cold will allow them to fire back up the snow guns and continue snowmaking, and, you know, conditions should be looking a lot better out there come the weekend. But as I mentioned, we are looking at some snowfall, moderate snowfall for parts of the region, mainly up into West Virginia and Maryland. And I wanted to show you the current most likely snowfall forecast. This is out of the National Weather Service out of Charleston, West Virginia. This is from tomorrow morning through Saturday evening at 7 p.m. And you can see, look at these numbers. Snowshoe, the most likely snowfall is 8 inches of snow. For Beckley, West Virginia, which is where Winter Place is, we're talking 4 inches of snow. So Winter Place, Snowshoe, 4 to 8 inches. That's going to be awesome. And you combine that with their snowmaking capability and around-the-clock snowmaking, and conditions are going to be looking fantastic come Saturday and the weekend in general. And here's the National Weather Service actually out of Pittsburgh, but they cover Wisp Resort and Canaan Valley. This is actually only through... Looks like this is actually only through Saturday morning. Right now they have Canaan Heights, which is Canaan Valley Timberline, at 7 inches. And then Oakland, Maryland, which is pretty close to where Wisp is at 6. But again, this is only through Saturday morning at 7 a.m. So those areas, those resorts up there, maybe a little more. They could be probably closer to snowshoe at 8 inches. So, we're talking 4 to 8 inches of snow for West Virginia ski areas and WISP up in Maryland. And to be quite honest, northwest flow, not out of the question to see the storm overachieve. Northwest flow always seems to do that. So, it wouldn't surprise me at all. Will we see double-digit snow numbers? It wouldn't surprise me in the least bit. So we'll have to keep an eye on that Friday and Saturday. But elsewhere, you can see here's the Snowfall National Weather Service forecast right now for the rest of the region. Let me see if I can zoom out a little bit. Here we go. We're going to zoom out. This is only through Friday evening, but you can see the heaviest snow is going to be up into West Virginia and Maryland, as I just showed you. But North Carolina resorts, mountain areas, they're going to see a little bit of snow, not a ton. Pretty much snow showers are going to be going on through the weekend, but it's not going to accumulate too much. The local forecaster for the high country of North Carolina was talking an inch or so. So Sugar, Beach, Wolf, maybe even Cataloochee, a dusting to an inch, maybe 2 inches is what it's looking like right now. But regardless, as I showed you, temperatures are going to be super cold, at least compared to recent times. So snowmaking combined with the little dusting to an inch or two of natural snow is going to make a huge difference. And Saturday, Sunday, it's going to look so much different than it does now. The webcams are going to look so much better. Hopefully we can reopen some terrain back up and get conditions looking closer to what they should be for this time of year. As I said, it's been a brutal couple of weeks with this thaw. And, I've been keeping track of this over the last couple of weeks. I've kind of dropped a few numbers in the first tracks talking about how mild it's been relative to other Januaries. And let's take a look at this right here. This is, I've been keeping track of this. This is the historical, well, I say historical, but this station atop Snowshoe has been keeping records since 1975. So we're talking 41 years. And as of right now, the month of January for 2017 is the second warmest on record. You can see right there, 2017, 29.8 degrees is the average temperature so far this year for Snowshoe. That sounds cold, 29.8. That's sounds awesome, but in reality, it's the second warmest since 1975. So 41 years of record keeping up there, and this is number 2 on the list. And actually, I'm going to show you the one. This is the one I've really been keeping up with. We're going to take a look at Beach Mountain. Let's see, Greenville. Let's go down here and see if we can find Beach. Here we go. You can see Beach Mountain. It only goes back to 1991, so we're talking, 26 years of data. But in 26 years, this is the warmest January since 1991. So 36 degrees. And again, that sounds cold. 36 sounds kind of cold, but in reality, it's not compared to normal Januaries. January is, usually the coldest month of the whole winter, and just hasn't been the case this year. This January thaw has just been brutal. And those numbers I just showed you include the 6-day cold snap we had a few weeks ago, where it didn't get above freezing for 6 days. So that just goes to show you how bad this thaw has been over the last couple of weeks. But that's going to be a distant memory. Come a few days. We're done with it after today. Winter is going to return. It already has, yesterday for some areas up in West Virginia, but everybody else should see colder temperatures and winter, old man winter, return tomorrow night. The weekend looks good. Yeah, things are about to turn around, thankfully. I'm excited. You should be too. We're finally going to see a return to more normal conditions for this time of year. So stay tuned to the site. We'll keep you updated all week. And one thing before I go, I wanted to tell you, David McHugh sent in his latest article. I actually have not read it yet, but Mike just posted up on the site, Lessons of the Thaw by David McHugh. So if the title isn't any indication, it might be relative to what I'm just talking about here, about the thaw and everything. So make sure to check that out on the site. His articles are always a good read. So yeah, go to the front page of the site. I think it's the featured article right now. Just click on it. But other than that, I'm out of here. Got some work to do the rest of the week. As I said, keep checking back tomorrow and especially Friday. It's going to be exciting times around here to see the snow flying again. It's going to make my job a lot easier to come in here in the morning because I'll be in a good mood. So yeah, everyone enjoy your hump day, and we will talk tomorrow.